This is 5 steps in 5 minutes with AI. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, please go back to my channel. If you can try and follow along, please go back to part 1 so you can get more context on what we're going to do next. So again, I want to cover as much use case as possible. I want to make sure that everyone is empowered with AI, whatever your work is, like what I said before, whether you're a park ranger, whether you're a scientist, whether you're in healthcare, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a student. I want to cover as much use case as possible. For part 2, this is just a use case example of what we can do locally on your MacBook Pro with a large language model without exposing your data, like having to use ChatGPT and those other AI tools out there. So let's get started. Step 1, download and install Ollama. Go to ollama.com, click download for macOS, open that download. This is as easy as installing as any Mac application. It will ask for your admin password. Don't worry about that. It's the same login password that you have. Then once that's done, it will show you run your first model. That's step 2. Step 2, download a large language model. Picking up from step 1, you want to click that copy button. This will copy Ollama run Llama 3.2. Then hit command spacebar and we'll open up a new terminal. All you have to do is paste this and run it. Since this will be your first time, it will download the model. This might take a few more minutes than usual, just because I believe this is about 2 gigabytes of storage that we'll need. So we'll fast forward to this. Now we downloaded the model. We'll do a quick prompt here just to validate that the large language model or the AI is running on your computer. Again, this is local. You're not exposing data. You're making sure that your data is private. So everything's running locally. Nothing's getting sent to the internet like ChatGPT. Step 3, create your language assistance app with AI. I'll have the prompt below in the description, so you can just copy and paste that just so you can follow along. What we'll do is just copy that, paste in ChatGPT, and see how the magic goes. All right. And what we'll do is we'll get organized. We'll go back to our terminal, go into documents, CD, change directory into documents, mkdir, make directory to whatever folder name that you want. In this case, I'm using language assistant v1. Then I'll CD into that directory, change directory, CD, and then the name of the directory that you created. Then I'll create a new file so we can put the Python file in there. So you type touch space app.py. This is going to create a new Python file. What you want to do is vi app.py. After this opens up the file, you press A so you can modify the file. You go back to ChatGPT, copy the Python code, paste it back into your terminal, press escape, then WQ. That will save the file. There you go. You've created your Python file with just AI. Step 4, run and troubleshoot your app. So now we have the Python file. Before we run the Python app, we want to make sure the dependencies are taken care of. So here's a quick prompt. Tell me what I need to pip install for dependencies on my MacBook based on the Python code. This is a good practice to follow every time you're prompt engineering, so you can get all the dependencies that you need when prompt engineering. So you can see here, there's a bunch of dependencies. You can just copy each one of those, run it, and follow the instructions from ChatGPT. You hit command space, type terminal, paste in the commands that ChatGPT has given. There's 3 there. There's pip install, there's brew install, there's another pip install, and then there's brew install. For you to understand what this is, you can ask more ChatGPT on what the difference is. At this point, we're just using some more libraries that would allow us to record or use the mic of the MacBook. I'll share the prompt in the description below as well. So you type python space app.py. This is giving an error right now, right? See, I don't want to review the code manually like what I'm doing here. I'll take a screenshot and ask for help from ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is telling me there's just a typo. So I'll go back to the file, vi space app.py, press A so you can modify the file. Go to that line, remove the I in this case, then press escape, press WQ, and hit enter. All right, that should do it, right? Now we're gonna run the Python code again and see how it goes. We type python space app.py. Voila, there you go. You've created your first AI app locally. Nothing calling ChatGPT, nothing calling outside of your computer. Everything's local. Just in case you're running through some issues, you can click the sample code I have in the description from my repository, similar to what we did in step 1. You type git space clone and then paste that repository link that I have. Then you can run that same language assistant app that I'm showing you here in the screen. Step 5, customize your app with prompt engineering. Again, we're not coding. So you can see here, I'm typing just a manual prompt that I'm doing. I want to modify a Python script. I want to change the background colors and buttons, make it more presentable and appealing. Think as a UI designer and make the changes. Print the entire code once you're done so I can copy and paste. Let's see how that goes. Then let's go back to the text edit where you have app.py open. Select all, replace it with the code from ChatGPT. Then let's go back to your terminal, into that same folder. We'll run Python app py again and see what the change looks like. There you go. Change the UI. Different background colors. I don't know about presentable, but it did change it, right? All right, we'll do a quick test. Just a quick translation from English to French. What is your name? Hit translate. There you go. You can also do the record audio. I'm not going to do that here, but you can try that on your own. All right, 5 steps in 5 minutes with AI. So hopefully this use case can inspire you to come up with different applications within your day-to-day job. Whether you're learning a new language, you're doing some localization work, you're doing some translation work that is highly confidential. Again, the beauty of this is you have everything locally on your computer. When some planes don't have Wi-Fi's or some locations that there's no Wi-Fi, you can run it without any internet connection because it would just run locally on your MacBook. That's the beauty of it. Like what I said in part 1. Once you have these tools installed in your MacBook, there's so many things that you can do. This is just a sample use case. Then I'm going to explore a little bit more on that next time. You can also build new code with the local language that you have. You just run that Llama 3.2 again. That's basically your own local ChatGPT or local large language model, your local AI that is running in your computer. Help you code, help you build a bunch of things that if you don't want to run your data through internet, this is the best way to approach it. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that's using with confidential files, doing some academic work. Well, frankly, even for myself, I don't want to expose all the data that I have with ChatGPT. This is one approach to be able to protect your privacy, utilize the tools that you have, utilize your MacBook to the best that you can. See the resources below. I'll put all the links, the prompts that I'm using, and making sure that you can follow along. So again, this will be a series. Subscribe, like, share the video, comment below. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer it. Thank you.